Let's just get this over with. This video took me way longer than I would have liked to, even though I know I said that about the last 7 videos I did. As you can see from the series of tweets, as well as the release and critical acclaim of Silksong at the beginning of September, it's fucking February by the way now, I ate my own words. And I didn't even think Hollow Knight Silksong would ever come out, at least that soon. So now I have to keep my word and play Dustborn. Whether or not I play through the whole game is another story, but in the 3 or 4-ish hours that I've spent so far, I've just been straight up not having a good time. And I mean, where do I even start? The art style's interesting, I'll give him that. I might have spoken too soon.
And it's not like the Republic's any better. From psychos with space guns to literal Nazis.
How's your head? I've been told my head is great. Your other head. Idiot.
Instead of making a run for it, couldn't your people have used words with the police?
What do you mean by a Western movie?
As in not Asian or African or South American.
Western movie.
As in a Western, you know, with cowboys, Indians.
Hey, I'm the Indian here. You mean indigenous peoples. I think American Indians is acceptable.
This was a community kid. One giant family.
Who are you calling kid?
You, Fred.
Or what? You'll use your black magic on us?
Black magic? The fuck does she mean by this?
What do you want?
Blah.
Shut up!
What?
No!
What the fuck? No!
You're not silencing me!
The characters, the dialogue, the writing, it's a mess. And I do think there's some cool elements, particularly the comic book art style, although there's a lot of games that do it better, especially the 2013 Deadpool game, for example. And the music minigame is alright in terms of gameplay, but the tracks that play are...
We're the freaks. We're the outcasts. We look just like you. We're nothing like you.
are god-awful. I mean, it's better than Goodbye Volcano High's guitar minigame, but nowhere near as good as Night in the Woods minigame. And I heard Deltarunes is good too, but I'm kind of worried about touching that game with a 10-foot pole. And the combat is okay, I guess, but nothing to write home over. And it also doesn't help that it's bogged down by jankiness, and the voice lines have the same acting direction as my father in the sense where it's non-existent.
My words are weapons. You want me to show you?
Bit rude.
I don't like being up this early. I'm warning you guys, stay the hell away from me. I hate robots.
And don't get me started with the rest of the game's voice acting or dialogue. Which brings me to my next point about why this game was so mocked to Kingdom Come. The writing. So, the game puts you in the boots of Pax, a rebellious anomal whose superpower is screaming at people in lowercase.
Be gone. Go away. Fred's your enemy. Everyone hates you.
Sorry, I don't know how that got there. But yeah, basically she's the final evolution of a chronically online keyboard warrior, or rather how they would see themselves once they've gathered enough Blue Sky followers. And joining her is Sai, a woman who can lift somehow 3 times her body weight, but can't go 3 minutes without shutting the fuck up or going into a panic attack.
Are you okay, Sai?
Am I okay? You're the one who got us into this! You fuck! Realizes we're there, you said.
Her reaction
Now,
is basically
we're on the
mine.
run.
And then we have Gnome, Pax's ex-partner who, well, they're British, they're suave, and their superpower is being able to gaslight. That's all I've got. And then we have Theo, an older Hispanic man whose superpower is picking locks. Okay, what the actual fuck do they mean by this? But now let's talk about the game's story. Pax and her crew are on the road as part of their journey to escape from the now hellish and authoritarian United States and find sanctuary in Canada. And as a Canadian, all I can say is, well, at least that's Nova Scotia they're going to, and not Ontario. But anyways, the game starts with the four in a car driving away after a heist on Bad Dragon's headquarters. Everyone is trying to stay calm. Well, everyone except for Sai, who is driving the car, mind you. And what does Pax do to help rectify this?
Shut the hell up!
And somehow that doesn't cause her to crash the car. I mean, it's as good of a way to stop a panic attack as any. Which honestly might come in handy considering just remembering that I have to make this video is enough to send me into a panic attack. Okay, I'll admit too, like I said, I started playing this in September and it's February by the time I'm making this video, so my memory might not be the best, so I'll try to sum it up shortly like this. One music game and one car accident that we totally didn't cause, by the way, later, we finally make it to the garage that contains our tour bus. But not before Sai gets into yet another panic attack and Gnome has to gaslight them harder than the average elementary school teacher to a student with autism. And then they head out on the road again, and Pax, once again, has this weird dream until the bus gets stopped. And that happens.
Where the Dustborn do? This bug is airborne. Where the newborn outlined is newborn.
And then they spend the night at a campfire and get attacked by a biker gang that looks more like a Mad Max themed leather BDSM party that you see on some shit like FetLife rather than an actual biker gang. And then the next day they go to the strange commune that Pax grew up in that also may or may not be a cult in order to find her sister. And said sister decides to go with them because the Republic, or was it Pacifica? I can't bring myself to give a shit. Invades the compound. Pax gets a new bat with the ability to let her summon it back like Kratos. And then guess what? Another fucking bonfire scene that drags on. And then the robot driving the car shits itself and drives away with Gnome still on board because they slept through it. And then they're stranded at a gas station without a car and without many options. They needed to find a way out of there. Now, I think for this scene you could have done a few things differently, but what I did here was I had my younger sister steal booze for me because I'm not old enough to drink, at least not mentally. And then I threw it into a Molotov cocktail and threw it in the tire, so... fuck off, I have stick drift? Yeah, that's it. Stick drift. That's totally why my aim sucked. But anyways, I started a fire that apparently attracted the attention of the Mad Max LARPers, and being very, very quiet and very, very sneaky, we somehow managed to steal their bikes without them noticing.
Hey, that's my bike.
Just kidding. So I started throwing Molotov cocktails at them during the motorcycle chase scene because they conveniently had enough booze in the glove compartment to make an alcoholic say, "That's too much, man." Although, as someone who believes that drinking and driving is God's greatest gift to this world, I find no fault with it. And then we catch up with Gnome in the bus, and then... You know what, guys? I'm sorry. I just cannot bring myself to play through the rest of the game. It's cringy, it's boring, and there's just so many other games I could be wasting my time on. Like Borderlands 4. But now that I mention it, I seriously need to apologize to the Canadian government for being too harsh on Goodbye Volcano High, like I said, because holy shit, this is something else. I mean, Dustborn's art style is sometimes cool, but it just doesn't make up for just the story I do not care about. I do not care about the story, the characters, or the writing. I mean, yeah, it's very cringy at times, but it's not as preachy as some people made it out to be on Twitter, but considering the main cast having the charisma of a wet napkin, dialogue that somehow sounds more robotic and strange than the actual robots in the game, and Pax's inner thoughts doing her best Donut Steal the Hedgehog impersonation, there's just so many other games I could be playing instead. I mean, fuck, I might even play Mass Effect Andromeda just to wash the shit taste out of my mouth. But you think I'm gonna continue playing this? Yeah, sure. When Half-Life 3 comes... No. Umbruhh, what the fuck are you doing? Have you not learned your lesson? Jesus. Sorry. So yeah, I'm sorry guys, but this is all I'm gonna be able to stomach. And I thank you guys for being able to sit through this and stomach it with me. Feel free to comment down below which videos or content you'd like me to make next, or if there's any games you want me to check out. And stay tuned. But until next time, I will see you guys later. I love you all. Umbruhh, out.
We're the aliens. We're the